Welcome to Health Hive. The power of prioritizing mental health, taking control of your well-being. Do you ever feel like life is just too much to handle? Like the weight of the world is on your shoulders and there's nothing you can do about it? Well, let me tell you something. Taking care of your mental health is the key to taking control of your well-being. It's time to prioritize your mental health. When you neglect your mental health, you're neglecting the very essence of who you are. Your emotions, your thoughts, your ability to cope with everyday stressors. All of these depend on your mental well-being. By taking care of your mental health, you're giving yourself the power to overcome challenges and thrive in life. You're taking control, and that's a powerful thing. But how can you start prioritizing your mental health? Start by recognizing and acknowledging your emotions. Suppressing your feelings will only lead to more problems down the line. However much we attempt to ignore, repress, and reject them, those feelings always find a way to surface. The more open and honest we are with friends, family, and ourselves about our worries, the better we tend to feel. We need to express how we feel about all we've lost or could lose. Additionally, what is occurring to us is a loss. Jobs, school, vacations, and sometimes even loved ones are tangible losses. Other factors, like the loss of stability, assurance, and connection to loved ones, are more ethereal. In either case, mourning is the natural way to process sadness, which is the human reaction to loss. We need to recognize how this pandemic has altered our lives and the globe, just as we do when a loved one passes away, and how their loss has changed our lives. We rarely return to things precisely as they were, just as with a death. Instead, we adjust to a new reality. And it's all right. In trying circumstances, we always choose to do this. Will we let the suffering, annoyance, and rage consume us? Or do we accept our loss, respect our emotions, and eventually consider what we can take away from having experienced these losses in terms of how to live more consciously and fully? These days, many of us experience melancholy, loneliness, perplexity, stress eating, insomnia, exhaustion, worry, wrath, and irritability. These feelings, however, are also indications of grief and mourning. Next, make self-care a priority. Set aside time each day to do something that brings you joy and helps you relax. Whether it's going for a walk in nature, taking a long bath, or practicing a hobby, give yourself permission to take care of yourself. Self-care may appear to be nothing more than the newest phrase or fad, but in truth, it is a vow to put ourselves first and take care of ourselves. We feel better, look better, and have more energy when we maximize our self-care. Furthermore, great self-care has been shown to be associated with better mental health, with advantages including higher levels of optimism, a positive attitude on life, and decreased levels of anxiety and depression. Self-care may seem like just the newest buzzword or fad, but in reality, it is a commitment to prioritizing and caring for oneself. When we take the best possible care of ourselves, we feel better, look better, and have more energy. Additionally, it has been demonstrated that excellent self-care is linked to greater mental health, with benefits such as increased optimism, a positive outlook on life, and decreased levels of anxiety and sadness. Self-care centered on taking good care of and making the most of our four energy sources: the food we eat, the sleep we get, the breath we take, our levels of physical activity, and the state of mind. These four facets of life are sometimes referred to as the 4 pillars of quality self-care by professionals. It is incredibly effective to reconnect with and re-energize our mind, body, and soul by incorporating quality self-care into our daily life. Another important aspect of mental health is seeking support. Reach out to friends, family, or professionals when you need someone to talk to. Remember, you don't have to face your struggles alone. It is crucial to seek mental health treatment since it can significantly improve your well-being, interpersonal relationships, and quality of life. If you experience thoughts, emotions, or behaviors that are out of control or harming your life, you should speak with a mental health expert. You can also ask your primary care physician or another healthcare provider to put you in touch with the appropriate mental health services. You can find low-cost or free mental health services in your area by using federal tools and helplines. Never hesitate to ask for assistance when you're sad or depressed. You may get assistance and therapy in a welcoming environment and are not fighting this battle alone. Lastly, take care of your physical health. Believe it or not, your mental and physical health are closely intertwined. So, focus on eating well, getting enough sleep, and staying active. Your mind and body will thank you. When it comes to sleep, it's important to consider both the quantity, the number of hours we get to sleep, and the quality, waking feeling refreshed. Our bodies and minds are both recharged while we sleep. We are more prone to feel worn out, change in mood, depressed, and anxious when we don't get enough sleep. We may be less likely to exercise and socialize when we're fatigued. People who don't get enough sleep are more likely than those who do to develop chronic illnesses. Additionally, getting enough sleep will strengthen your immune system, increasing the likelihood that your body will be able to fend off diseases. Exercise routine. There are numerous advantages to exercise for both our physical and emotional well-being. Endorphins, or feel-good hormones, are released by our brains during physical activity and make us feel energized and alert. Exercise can also help treat chronic diseases and their symptoms, such as anxiety and depressed mood. It is not necessary to engage in strenuous exercise for long periods of time in order to reap the advantages of physical activity. Simple activities, like taking a 10-minute stroll outside or doing yoga at home, have been shown in studies to have positive effects on both our physical and mental health. The most crucial thing is to make an effort to keep active and engage in activities we find interesting. In conclusion, prioritizing your mental health is crucial for your overall well-being. When you take control of your mental health, you take control of your life, and that's a powerful, empowering thing. So, let's commit to making ourselves a priority. Let's take control, thrive, and live our best lives. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more content on enhancing your mental well-being.